In this one, we are all together as a political leadership of our country. We also have the leadership of our national government. The county commissioner is here. All the assistant county commissioners are here with us. NDMA, Red Cross, all the partners that we have in Samburu County. What we did today is we called a meeting because of the drought situation that is affecting our county. We wanted to consolidate all the resources we have so that we can work as a team. So that NDMA will not be doing one thing, the Red Cross will be doing another thing, the county government doing the same thing, and we are duplicating everybody. So I can tell you today that we've come together, we've consolidated our resources, we made sure that we are doing, the right hand knows what the left hand is doing. So from today, an NGO that is working on Bandera Bohol will not have another NGO working on the same borehole. It sounds very unreal, but it's before this meeting that was happening. So I want to assure you that with the kind of coordinations that we've arrived today, from today we'll have a coordinated team across our country. That if you are giving cash transfer to the people of the Srikan, somebody else should not be giving to the same family and the same person. So that's the kind of meeting we've had today. Aside of that meeting, moving forward, we've also agreed on some very emergency situations that we need to undertake to save the lives of our people. Because, as you know, we are having a drought that's so serious, it's never been seen in the last 50 years. So we are facing an extraordinary situation. We just took over the government, and we have a drought that has never happened for the last 50 years. We are trying to do everything that we can as a government, as a county government and national government, to make sure that we reduce the suffering of people until the rains come, until we stabilize the situation. So I'll read this short statement for the members of the press. As the drought situation in the country continues to deteriorate, our country has not been spared. Our county has not been spared. What we are experiencing is a situation that has never been seen in the last 50 years. This has made people vulnerable, especially those living in ASAL areas, Samburu County being one of them. As the new government, as a new county government, we inherited a budget entirely developed by the previous administration, our predecessors. Even though counties were advised to allocate 2% of their budget to special emergency program, the previous administration only allocated 0.41%, less than a percentage point for the emergency and special program. 0.41% translates to only 25 million pensions. So while counties were advised to allocate 2% for emergencies, Samburu County in its current budget only allocated 0.41%, which is really small, less than half of what was supposed to be. To make matters worse, when I took over office, when this county government took over office in August, the previous government had already spent 8 million of the 25 million that was allocated in just 1 month. So for the month of July, for the budget of 25 million for the year, when I came in, I got only 25 million minus 8. You can do your math. You can do your math. So, you know, I got very little money with the current situation that we have in the county. 25 minus 8 is what? For those who have done. So 17 million. I only got 17 million. 17 million cannot even feed our people for a week. So this is what we've decided. With the county assembly finally fully constituted, it took us time to have a fully constituted county assembly. You all know the troubles we went to get our county assembly running. I'll give my inaugural address on Thursday this week. As part of my address, I'll forward a budget proposal to include items that will help save the lives of our people. We expect the Assembly thereafter to approve all emergency response measures with the agency it deserves. So we call upon our Assembly that the proposals as we will forward to them on Thursday should be approved in the quickest way possible in order for us to save the lives of our people. That is, we want to supplement our budget to cover on the emergency situation that we are facing currently, like any other county is doing in this country. In light of the above, today we have given a go-ahead to procure 15,000 bags of maize or unga by next week. So that by next week we'll have 15,000 bags of unga. We think that situation will stabilize us for 1 month, for at least 20 days, as we await more relief measures through our budget. We've also given a procurement to go ahead and procure 15,000 liters of cooking oil, so that when you have unga and cooking oil, at least we can save lives as a way to do other things. The national government is also going to do something in the next few weeks or so. But we thought waiting for the national government is not enough while our people are facing a very dire situation. So we've taken an emergency situation to take out of our budget some money and buy emergency relief food. 15,000 bags of unga, that's about 1,000 bags per ward. But wards will be different in terms of the kind of households that are facing this situation. In addition, we noticed that we have about 300,000 heads of cows in Samburu. Through the Ministry of Livestock, we estimate that 10,000 heads of cattle will not survive in the next few days. So we've requested the Kenya Meat Commission to take over 10,000 heads of cattle for the offtake at KMC. Those are the kind of things we are doing immediately. We are still going back to the meetings because we want to consolidate all the resources we have. We want to plan for days ahead, but from next week we'll start seeing, as we procure at least food getting into the households of our people. And maybe that is all we can say for now. In this one, we are working in collaboration with the national government, with all the NGO partners and governmental, with all the government agencies. We are all working in collaboration. We have also decided that for us to be efficient, optimal, we must now move away from the county government distributing this, the national government distributing this, the NGOs distributing this. We formed a joint committee of all stakeholders so that every facility that we get in terms of, for distribution is done by that committee that comprises the national government, the county government, and all our partners. So even the food that is coming, that's being bought by the county government, will not be distributed by me. We'll all distribute as a committee. The officers of our political leaders will have representatives in each distribution so that we have transparency and we optimize the use of the little funds we have. I want to stop by saying the national government, in our very many meetings in Nairobi, had asked us, the county government, to lead by example. I want to say today, as Samburu County, we've led by example. We have led by example by drawing from our budget so much that was not in the emergency kit. I want to ask the national government, and drawing from our budget with an immediate effect in terms of procurement. Food could be available by next week. I want to kindly ask our national government, now that we've led by example, also the national government should lead by example by tomorrow or by next week. Please give us a hand because our people are suffering. I expect the national government to start delivering as we deliver from next week. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency.
How
many people are affected by the drought in that
157,000 as of today, and growing, You know, the population of Samburu County is 300,000 people. So if you have 157, that is about 50%. So for every 2 people, apart from you guys who are doing very well, If you go to the villages, for every 2 people, for every 10 people, more than 5 are in Ghana. So it is that bad, and they say it's growing. In households, it's about 32,000 households.
We've had, we've learned from social media.
Yes, yes.
For children, yes. You confirm this?
To be honest with you, I have seen the same in social media yesterday. A very pathetic situation, and we apologize. I have not seen any reports from government agencies or B or otherwise reporting on that situation. So yesterday, just like you, I saw on social media an elderly person around Donyuwasi who unfortunately succumbed to hunger. And if nothing is done, and that's why we're doing something next week, if nothing is done, we expect such cases to be around. But we hope to do something to stop the bleeding by next week. Kiswahili ama Samburu. Aya, ore tenkaraki naa nkutuk Samburu oserian, ipototo aanyam kiguana tene, nikumbosutua iltung'anak pookin paa NGO, paa sirkali naata naa shirikiti taasita Samburu. Ore ena olong' nikitumo taata naa enkolong' torrono naitodolita. Ejo ripoti esirkali kitodolu enkolong' nayieu tiatua ilarin 100. Olameyu etii. Kitorrono oleng. Metaa enkai naa kekong'u. Ore entoki are, ore apa ena sirkali, apa idipaki aitibira budget apa idia sirkali nashomo. Neeku ore apa idia sirkali nashomo, nepik silingini oleng kulisini naaduake naaretieki iltung'anak enkata pookin. Ore eyieuni apa peepiki 2%, nepik ake silingini naang'or about 1%. Ore toki meeta apa naidimayu ataasayu, eponu netumi naa kulo apisha apa irkasuani, netumi naa assembly amu ninche naa naapik etaa naa taata ekitum assembly Jumanne, Aramisi, metaa ina apa etang'asa assembly ang. Katilika naa iltung'anak le assembly ore tenkaraki shida naata apa kop, kayieu naa ore inapar niimimi ntokitin nikitomonutua te budget nikitum naa atiretoto. Ekitejo ore apa ewuo nekitum ina assembly nikinyang'u irbenia 55,000 lenkurma aitoo. Ore irbenia 55,000 karibu ketum kila ward 50,000. Nikinyang'u irkulata litai 50,000. Metaa meeta ward nemetii litai taata 50,000. Ekiyieu nikinchooyo ina daa tiatua olapa adol naake metooroi naa iltung'anak tiatua olapa. Nikitomono sirkali naajoki kogol taa natii kogol. Pookin interest. Ore nkulisini nikiata kaunti nikitashutwa ekiyieu naa nemeikuni kikumok oleng. Ore nkishu sasin kitomono sirkali meishori yiok nkishu 10,000 ekiya aya KMC pootum naa kuna kishu ang naa sasin peelekosnaki kitomonutua ina toki naa keyaka adakini sirkali kulo omon ketabirra ajo keisho naa keyieu nkishu 10. Ore naa nkishu naishoruaki etii committee nikitaituo tene ninye naoriki woodi metaasaki kitomonuno nkai naa kegol taake kainyoo sii anta ketumore iltung'anak kituak enkolong' kebaiki naake nepik kirowuaj adaake enkop kajo ake nanu kedede. Neeku naa tukinyokita aisho nkulisini naa te kaunti naabelekenye ainyang'u endaa tenkaraki yieuni nedede. Neeku naa kayieu nipaalaki iyiok mataasisho enkoitoi tiatua nabo piing'asu naake amu kinchooitie naaduo orusa meshomo iltung'anak le kaunti ainyang'u endaa. Kegol taa abaki inonok. Ore pikinchooyo ina order keji metii abaki irpaek Kenya. Neeku kamonoki naa iyiok nkemut irpaek amu kutum ake silingini naa irpaek idia nemenyai naa silingini. Kayieu naa